Hello and welcome to Soda Tasting, an online show dedicated to soda reviews and appreciation. I'm Patrick O'Keefe. One of the things that makes this show a lot of fun for me to do is some of the great comments that I receive on the show. Certainly I have a passion for soda, and that's the reason I started the show, and that's why it's a lot of fun for me personally to discover soda. So even if I receive no feedback at all, it would still be fun. But having that feedback, having great comments, makes it so much more enjoyable for me. And when I say great comments, I mean disagreeing with me. One thing I've always stressed is it's important to respect the taste of others. Very important. I always try to be very respectful. Even sodas I don't like, I'm not going to tell you, this sucks, this is awful, anyone who likes this is a tasteless fool. That's not what we're about here at Soda Tasting. Everyone has different tastes, no better or worse than one another, and that's what I try to bring to the show, and what I ensure is reflected in the comments. And I love when people bring that respectful disagreement to the comments and say, hey, that's actually my favorite, I love that, this is my favorite, this is why I love it. Or, people agree with me too, that's awesome as well. But either way, it's about having that respectful, friendly discussion around this topic that we're all passionate about. And, obviously when I receive praise for the show, about what I'm doing, that people express that they're enjoying it, that means a lot to me and just helps to keep me going and helps to make me feel like there are people out there who appreciate what I'm doing here, and that means a lot. So I'd like to say thank you to everyone who leaves good comments on YouTube or on sodatasting.com or on Twitter or on Facebook or wherever, and helps to contribute to making this show such an enjoyable thing for me to do. And also an enjoyable thing for other people to watch and to participate in the comments as well. And I want to mention some of the recent commenters that have been posting comments on my videos. This includes Danak352, Comic Noob, Hanthy727, C. Rosenblum, Craig, Lord Defecator, Ted Barris, the Mr. Smash Time, X4X Chief, WNEDYS for Life, Super Mindax, T Hunter 03, Hunter, YOLO Swag Empire, HHX1, Eduardo, Tommy Gunn 8142, The Chic Films, Joseph Simone, Waffle Hunter 44, Mikey Paco, Ludic Fallacies, Snizel Films, Jonathan Bailey, Plagiarism Today, and Neil, who's been commenting on sodatasting.com, and of course anyone else. This is just a small list of recent commenters, so thank you very much. And with that said, let's talk about Cool Mountain Razzberry. Obviously very blue. There's going to be a blue raspberry. This is from the company of the same name, Cool Mountain, and we hold the bottle up there, and Indian Chief is present. And this is Cool Mountain Gourmet Soda, 12 ounces. Love Mother Earth, recycle or else. CoolMountain.com, Chicago, Illinois, 1888838 soda. Caffeine free. Nutritional facts are 140 calories, 10 milligrams of sodium, 34 grams of total carbohydrates, 34 of which are sugars. Here are the ingredients: filtered water, pure cane sugar, natural and artificial flavors, citric acid, and sodium benzoate as a preservative. Also FD&C Blue number 1. And that's all there is to say here. I bought this at Tomato Vine, which is a farmer's market in Greenville, South Carolina. Okay, just a really light blue raspberry smell. When I say blue raspberry, I mean, you differentiate between raspberry, the fruit, and then this blue raspberry, this candy-like thing that you see in all different contexts. Like, I know there was blue raspberry ices when I was a kid. I'm sure there still are. Like that kind of blue raspberry. That's what I'm smelling here. And that's what I expect. So let's see what it tastes like. I like this more than I thought I would, and that's not to say anything against the Cool Mountain brand, which is cool, but, just blue raspberry, not always my favorite flavor. At first I didn't like it that much, but the more I tasted it, the more it kind of grew on me here. I will say the flavor itself isn't particularly bold or strong. It's not that it's light, it's not a light flavor, it's not a strong flavor, it's kind of in between. It's just kind of an in-between blue raspberry flavor as far as, what that blue raspberry kind of candy flavor is. It's pretty consistent with other blue raspberries that you may have had or that I've had. But, whatever it may lack in that area, it is a very smooth, pleasant drink. There's nothing about it that jumps out at me and says, hey, that's... The sweetener is good. It's not... There's nothing sticking in my mouth. There's nothing that is left over, nothing unpleasant, no aftertaste. It's just a very smooth, enjoyable, pleasant drink. So I want to put this at 3.5 out of 5. And I'd like to hear what you think about the blue raspberry flavor, especially in sodas. Have you had this one? Have you had other ones? Let me know in the comments on YouTube or on sodatasting.com. Thank you for watching, and as always, everything in moderation.